The problem is you talk to a client a week ago and say, hey, the rates are 6.25%. And a week later, they would jump to 7.25%. It was just it was tough to quote rates, in that market. So now at least it's a little more stable, which is the way I look.
Yeah, you didn't know what to do as a buyer. It's like 6.25% to 7.25%. Well, do I need to lock right now at 7.25%? Is it going to be 8.25% next week, or is it going to go back down to 6.25%? There was way too much uncertainty, and we saw that in the second half of the year. We saw a lot of deal flow slow down. People weren't buying as many homes because they're like, I'm just going to wait this thing out. I'm going to wait and see. Now, all of a sudden, nationally anyways, the last 2 weeks, we've seen mortgage applications go soaring back up, which means demand right now is hot and heavy. Connecticut's got low inventory, so demand is meeting low inventory, and that's creating, at these median price points in Connecticut, bidding wars again. The Fed doesn't want to see bidding wars. That's a whole nother discussion there. But, with this new steadiness of the interest rate, are you seeing applications above the national average of like going up in your personal business here in Connecticut? Is it above 25%? Is that kind of in line with what we're seeing locally?
I have been seeing a steady increase of I call them pre-apps, like that they're online applications, these last 3 weeks. So December was a very slow month. January started out slow, but these last couple weeks, I have been seeing more pre-approvals come through. It's almost like we're heading right to the spring market.
Brian, with the influx in mortgage applications, are you seeing that more with first-time home buyers, maybe a lot of those millennials we've been talking about for the past couple of months? Are you seeing more conventional, or are there any trends in the type of applications that you're seeing?
Good question. Most of them are my first-time home buyers, and a lot of them are people that were, I pre-approved a year and a half ago that are coming back, and now they're looking to take another run at it. So a lot of my pre-approvals, I can go back and see, and I wound up running their credit, a year and a half ago or over a year ago, that are coming back into the game, which is good, which is good news. People didn't want to, again, that might not be good when they go into another bidding war. I think they're thinking there aren't, bidding wars have stopped, but as Byron said, I've been seeing a couple more bidding wars with the lack of inventory and then the increase in mortgage applications.
Interesting.
Chaz, bidding wars right now, where are they happening?
All over the state. So I've been having a lot of conversations with some of my pod members. It's all between $350,000 and $500,000. So we continue to see that median sales price and a little above that to continue to be the most competitive. I was talking to one agent. He said, I wrote 10 offers in the last 10 days, and I was 3 for 10. So 30% he got accepted, 70% he lost on.
He lost another competition.
Yeah, he lost. They were all multiple offer situations, and every single one of them, he was like, I got a call. They wanted to see it. I contacted the listing agent. I had 48 hours to get him in there, get my offer in, highest and best.
And by the way, this is what's happening in Connecticut right now is different than other parts of the country. There are parts of the country where inventory has come up enough where there is really no multiple offer situations at all. Connecticut is still at a historically low point of inventory. And when you talk about that 300 to 500 price range, that's where you're seeing this. If you're a seller going out at 750, don't expect 12 offers. Different ball game,
right? Totally
different pricing strategy, different marketing strategy as well. Buffet, before we go to break, you were going to say?
But Chaz, you're saying over asking. We're not seeing like a while ago when it was like 100,000 over asking. I'm not seeing those.
No.
In the past.
We're not. Yeah, we're not there yet, but we are in the terms make the difference. We're talking 20 to 30K over, but it's what are you waiving? What are you willing to give back in that regards? In December, beginning of January, maybe we saw a little bit of seller concessions, here and there, but now we're back to sellers in the driver's seat. Put your best foot forward, but you still don't have to go above and beyond to that $50,000, $100,000 mark yet.